So if we really believed what God was saying, that in His presence is abundant joy, and at His right hand are pleasures forevermore, the fullness of joy, we'd get down there in with Him to find that out, and we would enjoy being in God's presence more than we would enjoy any of our pleasures. Now, for example, I had a little habit of making my own home brew stout. See, I'm an avid Guinness out of the tap drinker, and I perfected it. I used a well-known brand, Cooper's, and I put treacle in it, and sometimes I put cocoa in it. I perfected this brew. I would have drunk gallons of the stuff. I enjoyed that. I used to stock the cupboards up, and I always had a batch happening. The only problem was that because I enjoyed it, I indulged, and once you have one bottle, that's not enough, so you have another one, and of course that's good, so you have another one. And so I used to look forward to having a drink when I got home, and of course that took over, and this went on for years in my Christian walk. I excused myself that I was a painter. I work hard, I work in a dusty environment, I'm in Australia, it gets hot, summer particularly, I drank more. But of course I'd wake up in the morning with that heavy feeling in the head, and had to go to work and drink a lot of water during the night, and go to the toilet. And I had the excuse that, hey, it's healthy malt, treacle was good, fresh rainwater, you know, all of this, natural ingredients, homemade, saved a lot of money, but of course you drank a lot of the stuff. You ended up with a bit of a pot belly, and yeah, sometimes you just wake up flaked out on the sofa till 2 o'clock in the morning. Now that was pleasure. I had to get rid of that. It took a little while, but I got rid of it. I don't do it anymore. If I feel like a bottle of stout, I'll buy one, and I'll take it home, and I'll do all my chores and whatever, and then I'll have it while I'm watching the news, and then I'll have a feed. But I've only got one bottle in the house. You see, there's a problem. A lot of us are wine drinkers, and of course we go for the bargains, and there's a lot of bargains out there for wine. Red wine is something I liked. You could buy a box of red wine for $12, $14, 5 litres of the stuff, about 12.5%, 14%. And of course one glass leads to another, and another, and another, and before you know it, you're waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning again. You see, and we're busy people, we make excuses, we find pleasure in doing that, and not to count all the other things that we find pleasure in doing. Yet if we really believed what God was saying, that in His presence is fullness of joy, and at His right hand are pleasures forevermore, we would be down there seeking that, and of course He's going to let you know. And if it's a pleasurable experience getting down before God every moment of the day, or at night time, or in the early hours of the morning, what more can a person ask for? We've been designed in His image. He made us in His image. So there is a desire inside of us that wants to have a void in there filled, to have purpose. We want purpose, we want truth. We don't want religion. We don't want a whole lot of rubbishy rules. If God is real, let Him show us how real He is. But He can't do that if you're not listening, if He's knocking at the door of your heart and you're not answering the door.